Hi there, welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of Pretty Little Baby by Connie Francis that are available at the Uke Play-alongs channel on YouTube. This is a song that kind of has a neat story. It actually wasn't much of a hit when it came out, but was only in 2025 when the song was started to be used in TikTok videos and YouTube videos that it became famous. So here's a song coming back from the past with a brand new life thanks to current social media. What we're going to do in this video is we'll look at the chords needed for GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele, then look at the chords needed for baritone DGBE ukulele, and then I'll talk a little bit about strumming. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to this channel and its sister channel, the Uke Play-alongs channel and the UkeStuff channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, let's begin with the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. The song has been transposed down to the key of C. You're going to need the C chord, the A minor chord, the D minor chord, which is an F chord with an extra finger, a G chord, now the F chord, an E minor chord, one of my favorite chords. First finger goes on the first string, second fret. Second finger goes on the second string, third fret. Third finger goes on the third string, fourth fret. I call it the waterfall chord. Next, the E7 chord, another one of my favorite chords. First finger goes on the fourth string, first fret. Second finger goes on the third string, second fret. And the ring finger goes on the first string, second fret. And then the D7. We also call it the Hawaiian D7. There's no actual D in the way that this chord is played, but your ear supplies it with everything else that's going on. All right, and those are the 8 chords you need to play Pretty Little Baby by Connie Francis on GCEA ukulele. Now let's talk about baritone. Now before we begin the baritone chords, just as a note, this song has been lowered to the key of C from the original. All right, first you'll need the C chord, an A minor chord, add one finger, a D minor chord, a G chord, then the F chord. Now, this is not as hard as many people make it out to be. It is tough for beginners, but you can get it. First finger covers strings 1 and 2 right above the middle first fret. Pull against the fretboard. Add your thumb for some support, and then add 2 fingers. That's your F chord. E minor, E7, and your D7 chord. And those are the 8 chords you need to play Pretty Little Baby by Connie Francis in the key of C on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. Now as it comes to strumming, remember there was no ukulele in the original version, so there's not one single right answer about what's the right strum. People are always worried about that. There usually isn't one right answer. There are 3 rules to strumming, however. Number 1, play the right chord at the right time. Number 2, keep a steady tempo or a steady beat. And number 3, make sure that whatever you're doing actually does match with the style of the song. If you're doing those 3 things, you're right. There is no wrong answer here. But in case you can't figure out a pattern for yourself, let me give you some suggestions. I've got 2 today. The first one is this. It's pretty easy. It'd be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Now, a couple things I want to point out. My hand never stops moving. I keep going down, up, down, up, down, up. It's just whether I'm hitting the strings or not. A lot of people freeze when they're trying to do it. Don't do that. I'm also playing where the body meets the neck, and I'm actually not afraid to hit the fretboard. I'm not trying to lightly brush the top. I'm digging in as I'm strumming. Okay, that's option number 1, down, down, up, down, and that's going to work throughout the song. The other one is to do a rasgueado strum on beats 2 and 4. And a rasgueado is when you hit all your fingers. For me, the secret is if I get my pinky involved with the strum, then I'm really good to go. If I don't use my pinky, I kind of miss the rasgueado. So the pinky helps me get it. And it's going to sound like this. Normal strum, rasgueado up, normal strum, rasgueado up. Something like this. Now, a normal strum, by the way, is usually pointer finger. Some people always want to use their thumb. what I found is that if you start with your thumb, you always use your thumb. Your thumb is so dominant that if you force yourself to use your finger, that is where you're going to get control, and then you can start using other fingers. You can use your thumb when you need to, but you don't have it being dominant. So yeah, we never talk about first finger wrestling, we talk about thumb wrestling, right? There's a reason for that. It's such a dominant tool that we have. So if you can, pointer finger, you point to yourself, you point to the floor. That's how you play it. It's in the wrist, not the arm. And then the raschiato then becomes all four fingers. So I would slow it down and just put it in slowly, but yes, you can, and that's a great option for this song with the raschiato strum. All right, so with those chords and those ideas for strumming, that's all you need to do to be successful on Pretty Little Baby, as recorded by Connie Francis, brought to popularity in 2025. Thanks so much for joining for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.